Hello, what's up everybody? For those who are new to this channel, I go by the name Junior Dickens. I'm actually a 20-year-old boy currently in Ukunda, Diani town. Yeah, this is actually one of the most touristic areas here in coastal Kenya. Yes, right now I'm coming to you live from this is actually a rich neighborhood. Oh my god, I'm even afraid to vlog here. Yeah, you can see that we don't even have tarmac here, but the houses here are very good. Look, like here we have apartments. Yeah, very beautiful apartment. Very beautiful. I just shaved my hair yesterday and I kinda look funny. Yeah, I really like keeping my hair so much. I don't like shaving, but again it had overgrown so much. That's why I had to shave. Yeah, so guys, actually welcome so much to this vlog. Yeah, I'm actually winding up. I think this is gonna be my last day here in Ukunda town. I'm not sure, because maybe tomorrow I might be going back to the village. Yeah, for some reasons I'm not sure. I can't promise you, I'm not sure. Yeah, so I'm actually doing my final vlogs here in the town, because when I'm in the village I usually miss this place a lot. As you guys know, I like life out of the village, you know. Yeah, but also village life is actually good at the moment. See, the good thing with this place is that we have free Wi-Fi. You see, like here we have a free Wi-Fi, you know. We have free Wi-Fi. So when you are in the village, we usually really struggle with network so much. But the advantage of this town is that we have Wi-Fi everywhere, whereby you just pay. It's very cheap. You can pay for 1 hour, for 2 hours, for 3 hours, for 24 hours, for a month, for a week. Yeah, and it's very cheap. It's kind of cheap, very cheap than buying data bundles, you know. Yeah, it's very cheap. So here we have, this place is called Ostrich. You can see we have a swimming pool in there. Yeah, this place actually looks amazing. What I like mostly about this side is that we don't have a lot of people, and where we don't have a lot of people means that the place is actually, it's secured. Yeah, like right now I can vlog freely here with no fear. But if I were on the other side where we live, where people are crowded in the town, it's not safe at all. It's not safe at all. But on this side, it's very safe. Very safe. But the houses here, very good. Expensive though. Not everyone can afford living on this other side. Guys, I'm actually at the beach, and this is actually a beach hotel, one of the biggest beach hotels here in Diani. It's like they have a party or what, I can't really understand. And today we have a lot of seaweeds, the dried ones, you see. And even the guys over there are like cleaning up. A lot of seaweeds today. So right now I'm heading this way. A lot of seaweeds today. You know, nowadays I'm wondering in this beach. This beach used to be very clean, but nowadays not really. To an extent that the guys have to clean up the seaweeds. It's not clean at all. And right now the level of the ocean is rising. That's why you can hear some sound. That's actually the waves from the water. They usually make a lot of noise. Look, seaweeds. Hey, it usually gets dirty, but today it's very dirty. Okay, anyway, I've made a couple of videos here at the beach. I don't like repeating myself every now and then. Yeah, so there's actually one thing I wanted to talk about in today's video. Yeah. And that's basically about me in school. As you guys, for those who have been watching me for a while, actually know that I finished high school. That is back in last year, 2024. 22nd of November. That's where I actually finished my high school. After doing a national examination, which usually determines whether you're going to proceed with a certain course, whether you're going to college, whether you're going to university, and which course are you going to learn for. Yeah, you see. So I did my national examination. I really passed well. Yeah, I really passed, and I qualified to go and learn, to go and study at this university in Nairobi City. Multimedia University. Yeah, and the course that I was supposed to go and study for is Bachelor of Science in Telecommunication and Electrical Engineering. Bachelor of Science in Telecommunication and Electrical Engineering. That's the course that I was called for, you see. And that course goes for 5 good years. So some students already joined colleges, but for those who are going to study for degree, for those who are going to study for diploma, some of them actually joined a long time ago. Some are still joining right now. But for those who are going to study for degree courses, usually join at September. This being the month of August actually means that next month will be September, you see. Next month will be September. So that's when people are supposed to be joining university. So for my course, actually, these degree courses usually varies. Some usually go for 4 years, some 5, some 6, 7, 8. Yeah, going onwards. It depends with which kind of course are you going to be studying for, you see. So the one that I'm supposed to be studying for actually goes for 5 years. 5 years from now, that means I'll be graduating out of university with a degree. That is, yeah, I'll be graduating with a degree after 5 years, which will be 2030. Yeah, since we are in 2025, 2030 will be 5 years from now, you see. Meaning that I have to go and study for 5 years. To be honest, guys, that doesn't really make sense for me. Going to study for an extra 5 years doesn't really make sense for me, because I'm even imagining the course that I'm supposed to be going to study for. It's not that marketable. So I'm thinking I'm having trouble here. We have a lot of seaweeds. Let me go like this. And this rock is usually very bad. If suppose you fall here, you'll have serious injuries. Yeah, so guys, I'm wondering, let's say I've gone to the university, studied for 5 good years. 5 good years, I'm graduating with a degree in 2030, around September there, I'm not sure. Yeah, it doesn't really make sense for me to go and study for 5 more years, and after that, even after studying for 5 good years, that doesn't really mean that I'm successful, you see, because I'll still have to look for a job, and in my country, Kenya, getting jobs is actually not something easy. So in the long time, in the long time ago, people who studied usually got jobs easily, but right now the population is increasing, such that the country produce more graduates than the job that it's able to produce, you see. So that's the difficulty that we are facing right now in our country. Jobs are not really available. It usually depends with connections, and saying connection, I mean money. If you have money, if you have connections, you can get a job. If you don't have connections, you can make connections to get a job. How do you make connections? You make connections by bribing, you see. So that is it. Me going to study for 5 more years doesn't really make sense. And you know, even while I was in high school, I never had big dreams of going to, I never had even a dream job, you see. I never had a dream job at all. People would ask me, what's your future career? What's your dream career? And I would just say, I don't know. After doing the exams, after the results are out, that's when I'll decide. But on the other side, I was like a little bit passionate with engineering courses. I applied for 4 engineering courses. I think mechanical engineering, civil engineering. I can't really remember some of the courses. IT, yeah, I was usually also passionate with IT. Though they were not my dream careers. I never had a dream career. Those are just some of the things that I was a little bit passionate with, you see. So guys, even you know, in high school you usually study for 4 years. The first year I studied very well, second year very well, third year very well. The fourth year, when it was coming to an end, I felt so tired with school. School made no sense to me. I just felt so tired, so tired. And this was brought by the fact that I've had cases of so many people going to university, graduating. I even know some of the people who went to university, studied for 5-6 years. After that, they still come out lacking jobs, they are still broke. Okay, I'm not being biased because I know there are people who go to university and come get jobs. We still have some marketable jobs, you see. Like if you go to study for teaching, high school teaching, or even primary school teaching, you can easily get a job even if you're not employed by the government. You can be employed by the school itself. But some of the courses that are marketable, I'm not interested in them, such as teaching. I've never been interested in being a teacher, because I actually don't even like how teachers behave, how high school and primary teachers behave. So I've never wanted or even dreamt of becoming a teacher one day. I really don't like that. I really don't like that career. Yeah. And even some of the marketable courses like nursing, though I wasn't passionate with nursing. And the courses that I wanted to pursue are not marketable. So in Form 4, while I was in Form 4 that time, I was not even in school, I was at home. Because I was suspended out of school because I was missing. I was coming home a lot at a time that I was not supposed to be coming home. So I was even suspended, and I felt very good because I was very tired of school. And the good thing is that I already knew that I'm already prepared for exams. I started working hard while still in Form 4, so in Form 1, so I never had a big problem. At that time I came home, I was reading from home, of which I found it very beneficial. So the main reason for me being absent in school for most of the time till when I was suspended is because in school we just did revisions, and I didn't feel like the revisions were helping me, were helping other people who were not serious, because they were revising things that are very easy, things that Form 1s usually do, you see. The junior students. So the bright students never felt like it was something worth it. So most of them were missing school, and we were expelled, we were suspended, of which I found it beneficial because I was reading from home, I was going to library. I went back to school, I did my national examination, I really passed so well. Yeah. But again, it has reached a point whereby people who did national examination last year are to proceed with further studies, but I don't feel, and already, okay guys, let me know, should I proceed with school should I not proceed with school? First, let me know. And someone might be thinking that, why am I saying I'm not proceeding with school? And in this life, you need a skill. You are supposed to have learned, to have studied something for a certain cause, for you to get a job and for you to earn a living. Okay, usually I know a lot of people in the space who don't have degrees, don't have diplomas, and they really live a good life. So of late I just came to realize that being successful in life doesn't matter whether you went to university, whether you went to college. So for me, like, I just feel like I don't have to take that path. I'm going to study for 5 more years, guys, and I usually promise my friends, myself, for my friends who are going to university, who have studied with them, who are going to universities to study for those degree courses, others are going to study for diploma in colleges. At the end of 5 years, I'll be far away from them. Because even most of them right now, they are relaxed because they know they are proceeding with school. As for me, since I'm not proceeding with school, I'm brainstorming my day every day, actually try to do different things. Yeah, and I know I'll be successful in life. Maybe someone might be thinking that I'm saying about YouTube, I'm not talking about YouTube. I'm not depending on YouTube every day. Maybe it can be a source of income in the future, but right now I'm not getting paid. Yeah. So I'm not talking about YouTube as a career. Right now YouTube is like, I'm doing it as something that I like, as a hobby, you know. But behind the scenes, there are so many things I'm trying out, and I can even see they are starting to yield results. I even believe, okay guys, I've just remembered something. The average salary of people in my country is 20,000 Kenyan shillings. 20,000 Kenyan shillings is approximately $160. $160, yeah. That's actually the approximate salary, average salary for Kenyans. What is that? And the reason for that is that most of the people in the country are not employed. Not because they never studied. Okay, some of them have never studied, but some of them studied but have never got jobs till now. See? They have never got jobs till now. So for me, I'm taking another path. There are so many things that I'm trying right now. You know, in this life, you have to be a risk taker. You have to be a risk taker. You have to risk things till one day, risk together with luck, then you'll be successful. Okay, right now someone can judge me. A lot of people can judge me, even my friends. When I tell my friends that, oh, I'm not proceeding in school, they feel like this guy is unwell, because what I'm saying usually doesn't make sense for most of the people, even from Africa, even for most of the parents. Usually doesn't make sense that you are done with high school, you really passed well, you're supposed to be studying for a degree course, then you just decide that you're not going to school. It really doesn't make sense. Even for me, it doesn't make sense, but it makes sense for me right now. At some point back in the days, it never used to make sense for me, but right now it's making a lot of sense. It's even making more than sense, you see, because I've seen so many people striving out there without degree courses, without diploma certificates, but right now they are living a very good life. So guys, don't judge me. That's actually my opinion. And all in all, you know, people can advise you, do this, do this, do this, but at the end of the day, it's actually upon you. Even if someone, right now I've been receiving so many advices from people, okay, go do this, go do this, go do this, but at the end of the day, this is actually my life. I'm the one who knows the kind of life that I want to live. And even one thing I've forgotten to say is that another reason for me not going to study is I've never liked this kind of being employed, going to work from morning till evening. You don't even get time to do other stuff. This place now looks clean. The sun is from here. though we still have a lot of streets on that side. I usually don't feel like I want that kind of life whereby I'm employed, go to work in the morning till evening. Guys, there are so many ways to make money, and making money, it's usually a game, and very few people understand it. It usually just depends with your mindset, you know, your mindset. So the man who thinks he can and the man who thinks he can't, both of them are usually very right, very right. So at the end of the day, it usually depends with what you believe, with what you want, what your goals are, you see. So if someone believes that he or she can't succeed in life without going to study for diploma or degree courses, then for him or her, that's the case. And if you also believe that you can still make it without going to school, without getting employed, you can still make it. That's why I say the man who thinks he can and the man who thinks he can't, both of them are super right, because at the end of the day, it's just your mindset. So for me, I just wanted to make this video because most of you actually know that I finished high school last year. I really passed. I know this is a platform whereby I share my ideas, I share my goals, I share my plans. Yeah. So many people have not told them that I'm not going to school. They still think that I'm going to school. But for me, I'm not taking that path. In the school, we are usually told that education is the key to succeed in life. But I don't agree with that. I think they should have twisted it a little bit. Then they would have said that education is one of the keys to succeed in life. It's just we still have a lot of keys to succeed in life. We still have a lot of ways to be successful in life, you see. So they made a very big mistake by saying that education is the key. It's not the key, it's one of the keys. And even in school, the teachers usually lied to us so much. They made us felt like if you pass in your national examination, then the entire of your life will be very good. Right now, someone like me who passed examination and someone who failed terribly, we really don't have a difference. We really don't have a difference. All of us can still make it in life, and that's the belief. So guys, the main reason for me making this video is that I don't think if I'm going to school, I'm not going to university. I still have so many reasons behind that. I have a lot of reasons behind that. I'm not, and it's already late, because even if I change my mind right now and say that I want to go to school, then it will not be making sense. Time is already gone. People are joining next year. There are so many things that I haven't applied. Help loan, care, raping. There are so many things that you need. I've not even gone to my high school where I was studying to pick my stuff, to pick my results and certificate. I've not done that. So most probably even right now, if I want to apply for those stuff, it's literally impossible. Yeah. You know, in this life, I just realized in this life you have to take decisions that scare people. When you take a decision that most of the people don't agree with you, it doesn't mean that it's a wrong decision. And most probably, it's usually the right decision in life. And when you take a decision that your friends, your family supports you, okay, it doesn't mean that it's a wrong decision. It's a right decision, but most probably it won't help. That's according to me, according to my own thinking. Yeah. But so that, guys, that is it. I just wanted to make that short update, but still let me know in the comment section down below. What do you think? You know, right now things are changing. 4 years from now, we didn't have AI doing things that it's doing right now. Asante. That guy is hustling, selling biscuits and all that. I don't feel like chewing. I don't like chewing biscuit. How is it pronounced? Biscuit. I don't know. I don't like chewing that because it's sugary. And I usually take care of my teeth. Yeah. Yeah, I usually take care a lot. Usually take a lot of care on my teeth. Hey. Yeah, guys. So I was talking about AI. AI is coming very in a bad way. In a bad way, in a good way, and in a bad way. 5 years from now, that is 2030, people who will be benefiting in this life will be those people who have studied how to use AI, because AI is literally coming to take over people's job. And that's the truth of the matter, guys. That's the truth of the matter. Right now, most of the people in the next 4 years, in the next 5 years, are going to lose their jobs because of AI. And what I decided, and what I noted, that it's the best thing that someone can do right now is learning AI, or even learning another high income skill, such as working remotely. You see, learning any high income skill that you can't be replaced with an AI. That's the thing. Learning a high income skill that can't be replaced by an AI. That way I think you'll make it. But for me, I don't feel like school is gonna work for me. I really don't like school. I hate school. I hate school, to be honest. And I started hating school long time ago. That was in last year. I hated school so much. You know, at some point in life I usually reach till I feel like I wasted a lot of time in school, because most of the things that are very helpful and beneficial, we never studied them while in school. You see, we never studied them while in school. So I usually feel like I wasted a lot of time, but again, I didn't waste time. The education that I already have, the info that I already have is enough. So it's now time to learn a high income skill that can benefit me. Yeah, my decision may be looking crazy, nonsense, shit, but that is it, guys. At the end of the day, it will be upon me. So even if I take my parents' advice, or even my friends' advice, at this point, they will not help me. Even in school, they will not help me to study. I'm the one who will be studying, it's not them. See? But I'm not saying this in a bad way, I'm just saying in a good way. I usually like being positive. We have some camels passing over there. This beach is called Tradewinds. Look at these camels. So here, if you have a camel, you can make money. You know, in the village you usually have these Somalis. They usually have a lot of camels. So suppose they even bring 10 or 20 here at the beach. They literally make a lot of money. Look. Oh my god, they look so nice. They look so nice. Look. Wow. Yeah, guys, that is my decision. That is my thinking. That's all in my head. But you can please let me know your suggestion. What do you think? And even if you have a better advice for me, you can give it to me. I might consider it. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.